Good evening. Good evening. It's 10 o'clock, the 23rd of September. Welcome. I tried to call still people and kept getting a busy signal. So I went to Ace Hardware Store in Scottsburg, Indiana, but I didn't take it with me. Nobody believes you. I want you to tell them. Wanted to bring it in. I said, it's under warranty. It's the magneto coil. Hello, Yoakum. No, I ain't got them on tonight. I'm underneath the blanket, keeping my feet warm. And so I'm going to have to take it up there, I guess, tomorrow and all of this. And it been raining the last couple of days. Thanks to my little ditch I done in the front yard and the side yard, my yard hasn't flooded, so maybe that helped out. I want to thank to all of my subscribers. Also, I want to thank you all that went to Justin Retro TV. He's up to 505 or 506 now. I'm glad that he made it over 500. So I want to thank you all, YouTube family that went to Justin's YouTube channel. So I'm proud of the YouTube family. And all this. God bless you all. I don't know how many more weeks I'm going to do Bob Joyce videos on my YouTube channel. There's only 25 people that believes in God. The other 500 and something don't believe in God. So that kind of upsets me. But if God wants me to keep it up, I keep it up. But that's okay. I got medicine to pick up Friday. My son has medicine to pick up Friday. So that means we make a trip. And you all just keep an eye out for the school buses. Make sure you stop when they put the stop arm out. Whatever state you live in the USA. Watch the school zone, because the speed limit's usually around 20 to 25. So watch your school speed zone. I'm going to tell you a little bit about me, in case any of you all are new people. Hello, Austin. I'm in my 70s. I'm 70 plus. 4 heart attacks, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, arthritis, and back problems. I live on a fixed income, about $900 a month. I live on a budget. As you heard, I think yesterday and today, Jimmy Kimmel is coming back on. It's supposed to be tonight. What they did, they violated to me the First Amendment rights. Maybe he should have said left-wing people instead of the Democrats and all this, but, Charlie Kirk was a pretty nice young guy. He didn't care if he was a Democrat or a Republican. He worked for you all. Try to help you people out. Charlie Kirk was a nice man and all this, but people, there's a Bible verse. I think it's John chapter 12, 23, I think, the time that he died. Look it up in, I think it's John, I think. I could be wrong on it. But I got John in my CPU. And read that. You know, the time he died, I think it was 12:25, I think. Read that Bible verse. I think it was in John. And that's pretty nice. I do watch a whole lot of YouTube. At night, I usually put YouTube on my TV, watch all these snipers things, warhogs, or the A10 warhogs, and all this, you know, stories. And I like it. I have stayed up all night watching it. And I love shows like this. And your kids that will watch this later, I'm asking you all if it's okay with your parents. If you're a straight A student, help the kids in your class who's F, D's, and C's, you know, in that category. Because when I was your age in school, our class was 10 to 15 kids in the classroom. A teacher could do that. But when you got 20 to 40 kids in the classroom, your kids is not going to learn too much. With God's help, your kids, a straight A student, help the kids in your class. You know, help them out. They understand you more than they do the teacher. Hello, Justin. Good, you got over 500. I'm proud of you, young man. I saw that on your video tonight. I think it's 506, I think, or 505 or 506. See, God is working with you, Justin. Very proud of you. I'm very proud of you. But, well, I'll probably watch Justin after, Austin after I get off of you. Oh, I see what I do. Austin's a pretty nice guy. I kind of like him. You know, I try to stay on at least 30 minutes to an hour. You know, I want to get my watch hours up, people. And all that. 'Cause right now, people, you know, nobody makes any money on YouTube. Well, 500, it used to be 2,000 watch hours. Then they raised it to 3,000 watch hours with 500 subscribers. But with 1,000 subscribers, you need 4,000 watch hours. People ask me if I'm going to have, private videos, or you all know what I mean, where you have to pay for it. The answer right now is no. I want you all to watch my videos for free. And some people, you have to pay for certain videos like What the Hells and other people, where you pay I guess, $5 a month to watch special videos. I'm not going to do it to you. God don't want me to do that to you all. And that's what I've decided to do to help you all out. If I start charging people, but my content is not that good. I'm an old man. I can't do like you young people does. Get out, car wrecks, house fires, police deals, keep the 5-0 in line, and stuff like this. That's how come I'm gonna do it for free and not charge you for it until I get monetized and get my watch hours. Then you all can donate whatever you want. So that's what I'm going to do. I talk about everything on my YouTube. I talk about the rotary tiller that was bad. I talk about my LG stove, which was screwed up from day one. Still waiting on the money the LG ThinQ people said they're going to send. Ain't seen a dime yet. I ain't heard nothing from Amazon, PC Online, or HP computer people on my computer laptop. And because HP won't fix it, it's under warranty, but since PC Online screwed it up, they modified it. It voids the warranty because PC Online did not have HP permission to upgrade it. I'm hoping HP will sue PC Online. That's what I'm hoping for. But you people that got good memory, you all know the right people that can help me out on my HP computer, get HP to replace it. You know, that's what I got right now. You know, I'm asking you all for your help on that. You know, the Cartwright family is a HP computer people. That's making me mad because HP won't fix it. It's under warranty. But since PC Online screwed it up, that's a third party from Amazon. Amazon won't do anything because it's been over 30 days. But Amazon knew, people. Let me tell you, Amazon knew about PC Online, how bad they are. Amazon should replace that computer, in my book. I leave it up to you. You younger people is very smart. You know the right people to talk to. You might know a CEO or somebody important at Amazon or somebody at HP, because this makes HP look bad too. So I'm letting you all know about this. And I told you about my medical problems. I'm on a fixed income around $900 a month. I got inside cats, outside cats, but I peeped out the window this morning before I fed the outside cats. Junior, which is the orange cat or yellow cat, however you want to call that color, brought a mouse over. And he gave it to his baby cousin or sister or brother, gave it to the family. Because that's what Mama Blackie used to do. You can go back in my videos back in December when Mama Blackie passed away. That's what Mama Blackie would do. She would bring her grandbabies, mice, rabbits, squirrels, stuff like that, to get them babies a taste of it and know what to hunt for. So I want to thank those older cats taking care of their cousins and brothers and sisters. I'm very proud of them. And I took my medicine after I took a bath, and it'll make me sleepy. I have problems sleeping. I'm watching CSI Miami on Ion Mystery. If you like CSI Miami, it's on Ion Mystery TV is what it says. And to my moderators that were watching this a while later, you all know the other night we had an argument. Hello, 709. Doing just fine. I'm still upset about my chainsaw. Still ain't got back to me. You know, I figured they would tell me to take it to Ace Hardware store, and the Ace Hardware store tell them. I stopped in there today, but I didn't take it with me. I should have took it with me. Like a dummy, I didn't do it. But to my moderators, if we got an argument going, like we did the other night, we're talking about Churchill Downs, the Kentucky Derby, delete the comment. If they keep talking about it, put them in timeout. You got my permission, because I'm not going to argue with anybody. That's what I like about my YouTube channel. We got good moderators. And there's people that trolling on everybody's YouTube channel. Trolls, I know, they want to argue. Like I said, 709, since you're in Canada, you can look up Kentucky Derby. It's, it tell you it's in Louisville, Kentucky. I don't know why people wants to argue. That's why I tell people about my medical condition. You people on YouTube know people that have either heart attacks or strokes or high blood pressure. If they get upset, they could have a heart attack or a stroke. That's how come I mention it. And that's why I do that, people. Talk about my medical history, because if I was to die, they say, well, I didn't know he had a bad heart or high blood pressure, this or that. They could be charged with murder or manslaughter, whatever state you're in. That's why I bring it up, to warn you. Even kids, any kids that watch this later, don't get mad at other kids in your class. Walk away. Walk away. I would be a live chicken and a dead chicken, or in jail or prison or anything like that. That means you're a good person if you walk away. But sometimes you can't walk away. If somebody takes a swing at you mostly you gonna hit back. You know, leave it up to you and God what to do. You know right from wrong, no matter who you are. You know, I've got angry on here. 709 knows it. Because one night I had this computer hacker. He had 4 or 5 different YouTube names. And what he did, he put my moderators in timeout. But since was on my cell phone, I couldn't override him. But all 4 of those guys had the same email address. But everything was turned over to the FBI, which the FBI was on here. And they blocked that person. You know, I try to get along with everybody. I try to treat you all the same, no matter where you're from on the planet or what color your skin is. Just remember one thing. We all got one thing in common. We all have red blood, no matter what color our skin is. We got one thing in common. It's our red blood. There's different types of blood, but it's still red. You know, let's stop hating everybody. You know, I don't know why trolls have to be idiots. Hello, Justin. Hey, 709. Justin Retro Stuff TV. He's up over 500 now. I think it's 505 or 506 now. I'm very proud of my adopted son. So I want to thank him. Now, see, Justin, Troll is not there to help you. Trolls is there to hurt you. He is starting to climb. I'm very proud of my adopted son. Because we all a YouTube family. The 600 and some odd people I got on my YouTube channel, we a YouTube family. We try to help everybody out on good content and like this. In case you didn't hear it on the news, you remember last year in the state of Florida, this idiot tried to kill President Trump. It said on the news today he was found guilty of, I think it's 5 felonies in federal court. They found him guilty of all 5 count charges. Thank the judge and the jury. You know, you don't try to kill a person running for president or president, because they're going to hang you. Since this guy in Florida tried to kill President Trump, he ain't going to get out of jail for a long time. Look at that young kid back under Ronald Reagan. They shot Ronald Reagan, and I forget the other guy, but the other guy was in a wheelchair. I think he got 30 plus years plus mental hospital and stuff like that. But people, be careful what you say when you're talking to somebody or on your YouTube channel. You can offend people. Your boys and the guys, be careful what you say to the ladies. you can get in trouble. You say, "Hi, good looking." She might consider that sexual harassment. You can get in trouble. So be careful. Be careful what you say. No matter who they are. You know, there's some people that I hate because of their crimes that they done. But it's not up to me to judge. It's up to God. God is the judge and jury. Because I'm not going to judge you. If I like you, I'm going to talk about your YouTube channel. Because that's my job, because God told me to help you all out. Some of you that I have subscribed to might have maybe 3 subscribers, or maybe like that. You're under 500. I'm there to help you out. And that's why I subscribe to your channel and make comments on your videos. Because that's what God wants me to do, is help you all out. And I'm very proud of you all that have subscribed to my channel. And the views that I get, I'm very proud of you. God is going to reward you. If you can help people out there, God will reward you. You hear me talk about your kiddos helping other kids out in your class, because the kids that you all help out might be a very important person one day. Your younger generation. Look up Howard Hughes on probably YouTube. It'd be a black and white video, maybe an hour or 2 long. He hitchhiked all over the United States, maybe outside the United States. And the people that has helped him out, Howard Hughes, when he died, them people got some money from Howard Hughes. Like this one guy I remember in the Howard Hughes story. Like I said, this is a black and white movie. And he picked Howard Hughes up, hitchhiking, took him out to eat, got him some clothes, got him a motel room. When Howard Hughes died, one of his lawyers looked him up and got some money. I can't remember how much money, but there was a whole lot of people that helped Howard Hughes out. Because that's what I'm asking you all to do, is help people out that needs it. But there is scams going on, so be wary of scams. Everything I ask for people, I've told you the truth. If I lie, God will punish me. Like, I need a new zero-turn riding lawnmower. I need like a Kubota tractor with a backhoe and a bucket on it, with a quick connect where I can put a grappling hook on it and other stuff like it. You know, I've been honest with y'all. I'm not going to lie to you. If I make a mistake, I admit I made a mistake. I've done that a few times. But not everybody's perfect. I'm not perfect. I've done things in my past I'm not proud of. But them public defenders don't work for you. They work for the state. You know, all they want about the $600, $1,000. As soon as they get one case over, they pick another client up. They don't really care about your rights. That goes on. I want you all to help people out. I want you kids to help out other kids in your class. No matter if you're 8 years old, 10 years old, elementary school, junior high, high school, or college. please help him out, because God will reward you. Because when you got 20 to 40 kids in the classroom, the teacher cannot take their time on each kids in their class, especially if 20 to 40 kids in the class. It's impossible. Plus, the teacher is about 3 times your age. The kids will listen to other kids, as long as it's legal and right and all this. And another thing, stop bullying people. Kids, don't bully kids in your class. Other adults, don't bully them. And your men, stop abusing ladies. Domestic battery. Your kid sees it. When your kid sees it, they're going to think that's what they're supposed to do if they get a girlfriend or a boyfriend. Because they see it with their eyes and hear it because of what you all do. It's up to us and the younger generation to set examples. That's what God wants us to do. Set good examples for the future of us. And when I went to Ace Hardware today in Scottsburg, Indiana, gas went up about 40 to 50 cents a gallon. What's the reason for it? What's the reason? I don't understand the reason for gas going up. It's up to your young generation to stop it. It's up to you all younger people to stop it. I know your mom and dad needs the gas to go to work, to put food on your table, to buy your clothes, and make house payments or rent. You need a gas to do all that. Another thing, people, I'm going to educate you tonight. It's getting wintertime. It's getting wintertime. You need your furnace person or your heat pump person come out and check everything out. Make sure everything works perfect before it gets wintertime. Do that. Change your air filters in your furnace or your heat pump. And also, it's time to start caulking around your windows, inside and out. To caulk it, to make sure the air don't go out and the cold air comes in. Around your door, you can buy this rubber gasket or little black stuff, foam rubber that you can put around your door trim when you shut your door. That'll keep the cold air and the air from your house going out. That's one thing you have to do before winter time. Change your air filters in your furnace and your heat pump. Contact your HVAC or whatever to come out and check your furnace. See if everything works right in your furnace or your heat pump. That's maintenance, just like you do on your vehicles. You keep your oil change, your oil filter, your air filter. You keep all that working. That's the same thing you have to do to your house. Make sure everything works perfect before wintertime gets here. So no matter where you live on the planet, make sure you change your air filters for your furnace and your heat pumps or whatever, how you heat your house. Do that. If you got a wood stove in your house, make sure you get a chimney sweeper and clean your pipe out or your flue out. Get all the creosote out of your flue pipe. Do that. Make sure you get all your painting done, because as homeowners, you got to paint the inside and the outside. Do that. Make sure you clean the leaves out of your gutter. You usually have to do that 2 or 3 times a year. I'm letting you people know about leaf filter. That's what I got on my gutters. They said I don't have to clean the leaves off of my leaf filter. I showed you the outside. I showed you the west side of my house. I showed you the south side of my house. I showed the east side of my house and the north side of my house. I got trees all around me. And the wind cannot blow through that many trees to blow everything off of that leaf filter. That's one thing leaf filter lies to you. If you don't have any trees in your yard and the wind comes, it's going to blow all that off of your leaf filter gutters or whatever kind of thing you got instead of leaf filter. But you still gonna have to climb your ladder. If you like me, you got trees all around you. And you're going to still have to clean it up. And you're gonna have to put fertilizer in your yard for the winter time. To help it grow and put everything back into the ground. Since I got a Christmas tree out the front and Christmas trees in the back with those pine needles, I rake them up into the pile, put them up around the tree. I do that at least once a week. Like in my south backyard, I rake them up into the pile, then I burn them. Because those pine needles does kill the grass. So you got to keep them raked up. That's advice for wintertime. I let you know about my brand new chainsaw. It's a MS 182 Charlie, the letter C for Charlie. And I guess tomorrow I have to take to Ace Hardware store and wait about a week. I told them there's no fire come out of the magneto. I call it a coral, 'cause I'm so used to cars back in my days having a coral to get the fire to go to your spark plug. There's no fire coming out of the magneto. That has done it from day one. Remember, people, I got this new chainsaw April the 16th of 25. And I took it up the first time. It was flooded. They took the plug out, blew in there, put a new spark plug in. But if it don't get good fire from the magneto or coral, whatever you all want to call it, it's not going to start. It is going to flood. I was a mechanic on cars and a few button lawnmowers and Cub Cadet lawnmowers, John Deere lawnmowers. The things I couldn't do, the mechanic done it. And I watch him see what he done, unless he took it to the shop. Then I didn't know what he done to get my CPU to learn more. So people, I want you all to help people out. Help them get their watch hours up. Help them get their subscribers out. If you can donate, if they got the watch hours and the subscribers up, you can donate that way. I got PayPal. I got the Cash App. I got my post office box. But you can help me out. You know, you could go back a couple of months ago, maybe 3 months ago, where I used StreamYard. And it had my post office box, my PayPal, and my Cash App on there. And I'm looking at, what is it, Vermont or Vern something. I'm looking into that, learning more about that, you know. Before it soaks into my old CPU, I have to probably watch it 20 times before my CPU can understand it. You people in the United States, I'm asking you all a question. You can leave it in the comments after I get off. I'm looking at a walk-in tub with the heat and the blow thing that circulates the water. What do I need to do besides have my doctor recommend it to my insurance company? So I'm asking you people that deals it in the medical field, doctors, nurses, nurse practitioners, any insurance company like Blue Cross, Blue Shield, or Anthem, or any of them, what do I need to do to get a walk-in bathtub through my Medicare and Medicaid insurance? I sat down in the tub because I had to soak my shoulders. And that's what I had to do. But sometimes I got problems getting out of the bathtub. Sometimes I just have to sit there an hour or so before I get the strength to get out of my bathtub. I live on a fixed income. I get around $900 a month. I get a little bit more, maybe $20, $30 more, but I live on a budget. Anybody who works, even if you young kids working at a fast food restaurant, you know how much money you got coming in. You live on a budget. That's what we people do. We live on a budget. We only buy what money that we got in our budget. Budget is electric bill, gas bill, water, sewage, stuff like that. Car payment, car insurance, cell phone bill, rent, house payment. We live on a budget. The only one that don't live on the budget is the United States of America. They don't live on a budget. I remember back when I was a teenager, 6, 7 years old, teenager, growing up in the 60s and 70s. Washington, D.C. lived on a budget. You couldn't go over the budget. But now those congressmen and senators don't live on a budget. Your young generation, your young kids, 6 years old, 5 years old, 8 years old, teenagers, you have to live on a budget. Would there be anything left when you get 50, 60, 70, 80 years old? Will there be anything for you? Like, instead of putting your money into an IRA, put your money into gold, silver, and I forget the third one. Put your money into gold and silver. If you younger kids start buying gold now, the time you get 30, 40 years old, I would say you probably triple your money. And start say, you younger people, anytime you get change, like pennies, put them in like a milk jug. Put your nickels, your dimes, your quarters, start putting them. Certain dates, some of that money is worth quite a bit of money. So, I'm trying to help you out. Your younger generation, put your money into gold and silver, and I guess the other one's platinum, like that. And if your younger generation, computers, TVs, they got gold and other stuff in it. If you know how to get that out, you're going to be rich, You can drive around your neighborhood, pick up old TVs, radios. If you know what you're doing, you can subtract the gold from those TVs. You can do that. Your younger people is very smart. Your CPU is very good. You people out there are smart and has money. There's some people that you can help out. That's how come I want to get my 1,000 subscribers, my 4,000 watch hours, where I can take that money that you all donate through YouTube. I forget what it's called. I can't think of it. That I want to use it on my house. I need to get a new roof. I like to put a metal roof on and get rid of those air vents, get rid of my smokestacks, and up there at the peak of your house, you can cut it out. They can make it where that'll be your air vent. If you want to know what I'm talking about, go to Mike Holmes on YouTube. If you're thinking about building your house or remodel your house, go to Mike Holmes on YouTube. He's in the Providence of Canada. He used to be on HGTV, Home Garden TV, I think. And you can see, because he tries to help everybody out on the planet. He tells you about inspectors, what to look for, this and that. He tells you the right questions to ask the inspectors. Are they licensed? This and that. Are they qualified to inspect your gas furnace or a heat pump? This and that. He tells you what to look for. And also he tells you, if the contractor says you don't need a permit to remodel your house, people, number one, that's a red flag. That is a red flag when the contractor says you don't need a permit. Call your local government, wherever you are on the planet. See if you need a permit. Some contractors ask for money up front. And if you watch Mike Holmes, there's people gives them up money up front that don't finish the house. A good contractor has the money to do what they need to do. That's another red flag when they ask you for so much money. That's 2 red flags. So go to Mike Holmes on YouTube. He's in the Providence of Canada. He'll teach you about remodeling your house or building a house and all this. Also, you don't want a slab house. Here's why you don't want a slab house. You either want a basement or a crawl space. Just think, people, when you build slab house, that's concrete floor over your sewer line, your gas line, your water line, maybe electric line, maybe 3 to 4 things. Do you have $20,000 to $60,000? Do you all have it if you have to dig out underneath that slab house to replace a water line, gas line, or sewer line? Just think about it. Have a crawl space or a basement. Just think about it before you build a house. Do you have the extra $20,000 to $60,000 if the water line busts underneath your slab house, or your gas line, sewer line, all this? Just think about it. Use common sense. I'm telling you the truth, people. I've seen people that had problems with a slab house. They had to come up with $20,000 to $60,000 where they could dig underneath the house to replace either the water line or the gas line or the sewer line. I'm trying to help you all save some money. And your younger generation knows. I'm going to educate the older people. When you get a cell phone or a computer, they're smart. You have to update it. You buy a smart TV or a smart stove or ice box or a dishwasher or a washer or dryer, it's smart. The software is going to have to be updated. Remember this. No matter if you go to Lowe's or Home Depot, Walmart, or someplace and get your smart stove or ice box, that software is going to have to be updated just like a computer, a smart TV, or a cell phone. You have to update it. Remember that. I'm trying to help you all out. I wish people would told me about a smart stove or a washer and dryer, stuff like that. That's the problem I had with my LG Thank You electric stove. It needed to be updated. I couldn't do it. It had to be LG to do it. I couldn't do it. I seen all these codes popped up on the stove where the clock is. It's changed all day long. If you got something like I did, make sure you don't have nothing in the oven. It can catch fire or melt in your stove. Remember, people, wintertime is coming on. You're going to have mice and all kinds of animals coming into your house. If you got kitty cats in your house, you're not going to have any problem with mice, unless they're afraid of mice. If you got outside cats, they'll kill mice, just like Junior did this morning. He caught a mouse and brought it to the smaller baby kitty cats. And they ate it. They got the taste of it. Now they know the smell of a mouse. They'll go out hunting for a mouse or baby rabbits or stuff like that. They learn. A mouse to a kitty cat is like to us a steak dinner. A mouse to a kitty cat is like maybe fried chicken or a steak dinner to the outside cats. If you live out in the country and you got roaming chickens running around in your yard, they will kill the bugs. They also help keep your grass short. You know, they kill the bugs. They eat the fleas. I think they eat ants. When I was young, did any of the people where I live have anteaters? Maybe a few farmers had anteaters. If you don't know what an anteater is, type into YouTube anteaters. You see what an anteater looks like. But take care of yourself and your younger generation. Learn how to grow a garden. Learn from your mom or your grandma how to can your food. Have you a cool, dark place. Like if you got a basement, you can have like a root cellar where you can put your canned goods in there. You know what you're putting into your food. You're not putting the yellow or red or what dyes in it. You know what chemicals you putting in it. Because what you get at the grocery store, you got all kinds of chemicals in it. I'm not a doctor or in the field of it. Our body, you young kids know from biology and science, our body can only take so much chemicals before they break down. You ladies who get pregnant, make sure you take your vitamins. Make sure you eat the right healthy food. And you younger kids, ask your parents, and your parents that's watching this, do a video on your family medical history, the dad and the mother, because your children will inherit something from both of you. Your children needs to know their family medical history. Do you have diabetes? Does anybody have heart attacks or strokes or arthritis or cancer? You know what I'm talking about, but your kids needs to know that. That's how I started my YouTube channel, talking about my family medical history as what I know. Because I'm adopted. Because adopted kids does not know what their medical history is. I'm lucky, people, since I'm 70 plus years old. Everybody on my dad's side of the family, aunts and sisters, they died between 60 and 65, either of heart attack or stroke. They had high blood pressure problems, which leads to heart attack and stroke. So I have outlived everybody on my dad's side of the family. So your kids need to know about the family history of your mom and dad. If you can remember or write it down or have them do a video, put it on the thumb drive that where you can know what your medical history is. You need to know it, because when you go to the doctor or to a hospital, they ask you for your family history. When your young people gets married, you both need to do something about your wife's medical history. The husband needs to do about their family history. In case you all have children, your kids needs to know their family medical history. In case something happens to you. Anything can happen. Car wrecks, somebody drive by shooting at your house. Your kids needs to know the family history. And your parents and your kids, tell your parents you love them. And your parents, tell your children you love them before you go to work or whatever you do. Tell them you love them, because if you tell them you love them before you go to work and you get in a car wreck and die, they will remember that you told them you loved them. You know, that's what I'm trying to teach you all. You know, be nice out there to people. Be polite. Your younger generation, when you see, say, Walmart, grocery store, whatever store, tell them, how you doing, young man, young lady? You make them old people very proud of you, that your parents taught you right from wrong and how to respect the older people. You know, that's what I'm all about, trying to educate you. I know I talk about this a lot, but that's what I'm trying to do, is to help you all out, to educate you. Any problems I'm having, you know, with kitchen stove, weed eater, chainsaws, this and that, I'm trying to educate you what to look for. Like my chainsaw, it's a Stihl chainsaw model MS 182 Charlie. The magneto, to me as a mechanic, that sends the fire to the spark plug. It stopped working. Don't ask me why. It done it from day one. I keep it in the shed. And the manual said keep the chainsaw in the house. I'd rather keep it in the shed because of the gas smell. You know, it gets cold and hot in the shed. And people keep chainsaws in the garage. Like your tree trimming people. They keep it in their truck year-round. Except when they take it inside to sharpen the blades or put a new blade on for the chainsaw. You know, that's how come I got a Stihl chainsaw, because that's what 90% of your tree trimmer is using, is Stihl chainsaws. So that's what I'm trying to do, is educate you. And your young generation that's dating your girlfriend, you're going to argue sometimes. But remember, she's always right. If you want to get married and make it 60, 70 years, she's always right. Your younger generation, ask the older people who have been married 20, 30, 40, 50 years. Ask them older people. You've been married a long time. What is the secret of being married as long as you have? They'll tell you one thing, she's always right. There's a bunch of more. But I want your younger generation to ask the older people what's the secret of being married 20 plus years. The younger people, they fight a little bit. You're going to have your ups and downs, but don't argue. Don't hit each other. Don't cheat on each other. Do your homework. Your young people, men and ladies, know what I'm talking about, homework. I want your younger generation that's still in school. You get a girlfriend. Think about your future. Think about going to college or get a trade. Stuff like that. You don't want to be a teenage mom at 13 years old and a daddy at 13 or 14 years old. You won't be able to go to college. If you love your girlfriend, you can wait until at least 28 years old. I know some of you, I'm telling you like it is. You see kids around your age where you live that got pregnant. They want to go to college, this and that. They can't go to college. Who's going to watch the kids while you're in college? Just think about it. What kind of education you going to have if you become a young mother and dad? Just think about it. Get your education out of the way. Young boys, you can do it one time and she can get pregnant. One time. There's people, we only done it one time. They're pregnant. They're young parents at 13, 14, 16 years old. They can't go to college until years later. If you can't afford to go to college, young kids, say if you want to be a doctor or a lawyer or a nurse practitioner, or jet pilot, helicopter pilot, you can go in the military. You have to give them more time, but you have your degree as a doctor, a lawyer, or whatever. I'm not telling you to go in the military. If your family can't afford to pay for you to go to college, or you get all these student loans, you can go in the military. There's jobs that you can do in the military that'll train you and pay for your education. As a jet pilot, helicopter pilot, doctor, lawyer, JAG, MP. Back when I was young, an MP would go to FBI Academy. I don't know how they do it now. See, I'm giving you a young generation some ideas to think how to get an education. If your parents can't afford and you want to go to college, and some of you like to become helicopter pilots. Well, when you get your time in, you can go in the reserves. You can work for hospitals and fly medical helicopters. You could do that. Or a jet. You can, after you get out of that, you can be in the reserves, fly commercial. You could do that. Or a doctor, a lawyer. If you become a lawyer in the military, you could be a JAG officer. You see, I forget what it was called. JAG. JAG. Herm and, Rab was, he was a Navy pilot. Then he became a lawyer after he had problems with his eyes. That pays good money. You have to give the military extra time because you went to college to be a doctor, a lawyer, stuff like that. And I think you could do that as a medic, which would be like a paramedic or EMT. You could do that as a nurse. You could do that in the military. I'm not trying to sell you on being in the military. But if you can't afford to go to college, you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, nurse, or a lawyer, stuff like that, an airplane pilot, you can go in the military. I'm not trying to sell it to you. Or if you like guns, you could be a sniper. And when you get out, you can go be a sniper with the FBI or the Secret Service or a SWAT team where you live. You can do that. Or if you're a very good sniper, if you can see a bunch of videos on YouTube, that goes 1,200 yards, stuff like that. They do pretty good. So, I'm trying to educate you. I'm not telling you to join the military. I'm giving you all younger people ideas in case your family can't afford to send you to college. I know some of you young generation likes to fly helicopters or airplanes or jets or whatever. Or you want to be a lawyer. Hello, Austin. Justin told me that you was going live. You went live yet, or what? I'm proud of Justin. He made it over 500 subscribers. I'm very proud of my adopted son. I'm very proud of him. Okay, I'll watch it later then. 'Cause I wasn't going to cut my video short because I'm on here for at least an hour. I'm an hour and 13 minutes. After I get off of here, I will go up there and watch it. I'm sorry I missed your live stream, but that's what I hate, people. I can be on, say, a laptop, then I can watch you on my cell phone, or vice versa. But since my computer went down, Amazon won't do nothing, HP won't do nothing, and the third party that Amazon uses, which is PC Online, which I tell you all, look it up, PC Online, your search engine, and scroll down to the BBB, which is the Better Business Bureau. You will see over 100 complaints that has been filed with PC Online. Amazon won't do nothing because it's been over 30 days. HP won't do anything because PC Online voided the warranty when they upgraded it without HP permission. I'm hoping HP sues them. Maybe then I get a new laptop. The problem is, you all seen it on cop shows where somebody takes over their computer for ransom. Well, that's one or two things happened to me. Number one, it was McAfee, which I didn't have McAfee on my computer. You people know you either can exit out, or hit the escape button and disappear from your screen. I couldn't do neither one of them. I kept, applied, and then, like I was going to subscribe for it, then I could X out. And now what they did, they shut my computer down where it won't charge. I even got a new charge thing to plug it into my computer. It still won't charge. So PC Online held it for ransomware, as I see it. 'Cause my CPU ain't that good, but I know that's what they did. When I talked to other people, they said they held your ransomware until you pay. That's how come I can't use my computer anymore. And I'm still paying on it, and I can't use it. So that's how come I warn you all. Look at the third party on a computer. Amazon's not the only one that does it. I think there's 2 or 3 other companies that use PC Online, but I can't remember who they are. Maybe it's Target, and maybe, I'm not sure, maybe Walmart, but you can look it up. And you try to call PC Online, all you do, get the voicemail. They won't call you back. You can send them emails. They won't email you back. That's how screwed up PC Online is. Say you spent $2,000 on a computer, and PC Online tells you, well, we send you the money back. Here's what PC Online don't tell you. That was in the BBB category. They charge you maybe $800 restocking fee. So you still get the shaft, if you know what I mean. So that's how come I try to warn you all. I don't think you younger people is that stupid. You're very smart. You do your homework. There used to be a TV show, I think maybe on cable. They call it Tech TV and Screensavers. That was the name of it. Tech TV and Screensavers. You can look it up on YouTube. I think it was Leo Laporte, and I forget who the other guy is, because I want my next computer to be a desktop. You computer people out there know where I'm going with this. A desktop computer, you could change your memory, you could change your hard drive, your graphics card, you can do all that, or the power supply. You can upgrade it yourself. But a laptop, I took a broken laptop apart. There's no way. that you could do all that in a laptop. But a desktop, you could put more RAM in it. You could change the hard drive, you could do all that yourself. But like I said, go to YouTube. Type in Tech TV, and I think the other one is Screensavers. And they show you how to build a desktop computer. That's what I did to my first desktop computer. It was a Dell desktop computer. And today it would be classified as a gaming computer. I had the biggest hard drive you could put in it. I had the most RAM you could put in it. I had the best graphics card at that time in it. It was considered as what you consider today as a gaming computer. So that's my next round, people. You get me a desktop computer. That way I can put more RAM in it, or a bigger hard drive, or a better graphics card. I could do that myself, as long as my memory don't forget things, So I'm going to get off of here and go over to Austin Garrett's YouTube channel. I should have got a notification. I should have. But I know he's not live now, so people, I don't know how many subscribers Austin got. It's Austin. Now let me spell you that. Thank you, 709. I'm going to spell Austin's name. Austin is A-U-S-T-I-N. His last name's Garrett. G-A-R-R-E-T-T. Go to his YouTube channel. I spell it again, Austin. A-U-S-T-I-N. His last name's Garrett. G-A-R-R-E-T-T. Go to his YouTube channel. Let's get his watch hours up. Let's get his subscribers up. I don't know how many subscribers he has, but I want to thank you all for watching my YouTube channel. Thank the new subscribers, and thank the people who's helping me out on my watch hours. God bless you. God will reward you for your kindness if you believe in God. And I want to thank you all for caring about this old man. And my adopted kids on here, like Jessica. She's my adopted daughter from YouTube. And Justin, he's my adopted son. I adopted him. That's what we do, people, here on my YouTube channel. I try to help them get their watch hours up. I try to help them get their subscribers out. Like here, if you like Canada, here's what it is. I'm going to say it. 709 CONCERT video. 709 CONCERT videos. Go to his YouTube channels. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. That way you learn about Canada. It's 709 CONCERT videos. Go to his videos. Subscribe to his videos. Give him the thumbs up. He got videos about Canada. Sometimes he got videos of his dogs. Sometimes he has a band that plays music. I believe that's his band. So go to his YouTube channel. Go to Austin and all that. Let's help him up. Get their watch hours up, the subscribers up, and all this. And another thing, people, don't ask me to be a moderator. There'll be no more moderators until I get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And then you have to be 18 and above to be a moderator. That's my rules, because I know kids, they got their YouTube channels. They got their mother and dads as moderators. Because, and I know I got a few kids on my YouTube channel. As long as they follow the rules, YouTube rules. Because the way I read YouTube rules, their parents or guardian has to log it in, then their parents or guardian is there with them. I don't mind kids getting on here. But one thing I do request, do not tell me your age. Unless you're over 18. If you're under 18, don't tell me your age. Because YouTube channel, you got some sick people on YouTube that's looking for kids for certain things. You all know what I'm talking about. So don't tell your age on my YouTube channel. That's one condition. Unless you're over 18. That's how come this is not made for kids under 18. But I don't mind you here helping me get my YouTube channel. God bless you for that. But you keep your privacy private. Your age and where you live, you keep it private. Because you got sick people that will follow you. So I want you to be protective. Even your kids. I'm letting you know. You have 50 on your YouTube channel. They're there watching for certain people. Just like here. I know I got 50. I got FBI, Secret Service, U.S. Marshals. They're looking for certain people on everybody's YouTube channel. That might be computer hackers or other things, or they on the run from the U.S. Marshals and stuff like that. They're there to watch out for you and make sure you don't get in trouble. Like, I know I got FBI on here and U.S. Marshals and a few others. I know who they are, but I'm not going to tell you. They're there to help us out, to protect us from scammers. And get back to the story of this one moderator. He had 4 different names. He was a computer hacker that the FBI been hunting for. I sent him screenshots. They looked back on the videos. They got what they wanted. Whatever happened to him, I don't care. I'm not the judge. I'm not the jury. I'm not the prosecutor. But I want everybody to be careful. Everybody be careful. And I'm going to give you all some people ideas. If you can afford it, get you a dash cam that you can run in your vehicle. You plug it into your cigarette lighter. You record when you're driving. It will protect you. It gives the date, the time, the GPS, plus your speed and all that. It will protect you. I'll give you an example. You all seen it on YouTube, on the news. You be going through a green light, and you show it, you got the green light. Then you get T-boned. 9 chances out of 10 people, that other driver at T-bone, you're going to say he or she had the green light. That's how come you record. You can use your cell phone to record. You don't have to do it live. You can record. If you want to put that on your YouTube channel, you can. But it protects you. That's what I'm trying to teach the younger people, even the older people. When you're out, record. You can buy camera glasses, or you can buy the video cameras like the police use. I think I've seen them on TikTok. You can find them other places that you can record. It protects you. Record, and protect yourself. That's what I'm trying to teach you. Protect yourself. I love you. God loves you. Thank you all for subscribing. Thank you all for the watch hour. Thank you all for all the information. To let you know, people, Jimmy Kimmel is supposed to come back tonight. So I'm letting you know about that. But thanks to you people on YouTube that subscribe to the Disney Channel and all these other things, you cancel your stuff because what they done to Jimmy Kimmel because of the First Amendment rights. We all got First Amendment rights. What they did to Jimmy Kimmel was wrong. I didn't get to see that video, but I heard about it. But I still... Okay, I'll see y'all later, and thank you. God bless you. Put your faith in the God. God will protect you. If I didn't have my faith in the God when I fell off the porch, I showed you the video where I fell off the porch. If it wasn't for God being with me, I would have broke this, my back, my hip, maybe my leg or something. God was with me. God does work if you believe in God. Not just on Sundays. God believes is 24/7. I love you all. Catch you later. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Will I be on here tomorrow? I don't know. I never know what I'm going to do. I love you all. Thank you all very much. Thank my YouTube channel, no matter where you are on the planet. Canada, Russia, India, Europe, UK. I don't care. I love you all. We all got one thing in common. We all bleed red. No matter what color our skins are. We all got one thing in common. We got red blood. I love you all. Peace.